So OSIRIS-REx stands for Origins, Spectral Interpretation, Resource Identification, and Security Regolith Explorer, or OSIRIS-REx. And I was a very big fan back then of the unofficial patch that shows this Tyrannosaurus Rex almost swallowing the spacecraft and Asteroid Bennu. It's a really cool mission that is going to show us kind of this relic from our solar system, and what it has on its surface is super important. Now, the spacecraft OSIRIS-REx is very interesting because you have to have this spacecraft that goes to this asteroid and then reaches out this extender arm to touch down on the surface at the right place to kick up dust, suck up whatever it can in this container, and come back away from the asteroid safely, tuck that sample into the belly of OSIRIS-REx, and then launch that little capsule back to Earth so that we can learn more about this actual orbital body. So what is Asteroid Bennu, and why would we go to this rock in the middle of our solar system? Well, the first big reason is that it's very, very old. So old, in fact, that it's probably been mostly undisturbed other than natural events, heating up and cooling down of the surface over time as it orbits the sun, but undisturbed for billions of years. So not only is it something that's close within our solar system and within our capability of sending a spacecraft there, but it also has carbon. And because it's so untouched, the idea is that scientists believe this was formed in the first 10 million years of our solar system's history, over 4.5 billion years ago. And there's a little something called the Yarkovsky effect, which we talked about back in 2016 when this mission first started. There's been a slight push created as the asteroid absorbs sunlight and then re-emits that energy and heat. The gravitational tug from celestial bodies as well has actually brought the asteroid closer and closer to us here on Earth, almost begging for us to search it. So that's why a mission like this could work, is because this arm could come in, release the dust from the surface because it's untouched, remember. So all the powder and stuff that gravity attracted after the huge chaos of the early days of our solar system, as all the planets are clearing out their orbits and rounding out and all of those things, Bennu stayed this pristine evidence of what our solar system looked like back then, which for us is super important for many reasons, but we'll touch on that in just a second. The last thing about Bennu is that it's actually, due to its proximity and its size and position, it's close enough to Earth that within the next century, there is a small chance that we could impact with Bennu. And that would not be good because this asteroid has enough speed and power to do devastating things. Between the years 2175 and 2199, the chance that Bennu will impact Earth is only 1 in 2700, but that's really, really big odds when you're considering all the other stuff that's out there that doesn't hit us. And we just saw with that recent mission, the DART mission, we now know that we have the technological capability to move an asteroid that could impact us. So because it's within our own solar system and we're going to learn more about it with the asteroid sample, we're actually in the best spot we could be in to protect ourselves from this asteroid in the future with just a kinetic impact. So luckily, the Armageddon memes aren't really that relevant, and really, we're living in this time where just 5 years ago, there was no plan to defend ourselves from an asteroid other than the hilarious toss a nuke at it that we've had before. We're now in a better spot than we ever were before.